Go for it.
True fact, stream, they are not starbursts.
Yes.
Found that out the hard way.
That's why he has lost a tooth, and I have one chip tile.
Wait, really?
No.
Okay. I really do some weird shit. I don't know what you've gotten into. So, is there a reason y'all's scoreboards have a mosaic on them already?
Oh, flip it around.
Oh.
There you go.
Are you joining in?
No, I just finished my drink. And now I'm going to finish my other drink, and then I'm going to leave.
No rush, Greg.
So
do these have like designs?
Some are just blank.
So the designs matter because they are the different sets, pretty much. So what's going to happen is, on your turn, you're going to take from these are all the different factories. You're going to take all the tiles of one color from one of these. So you will take all of the tiles, for example, here, you take the 3 blues. And then the rest of them go into the middle here.
Okay.
And then you will take them and you will put them into one of these rows. And all of them have to go into a single row.
Okay.
And once you have a certain color in that row, so let's say I started with having 2 blacks here, these 2 have to be filled with blacks.
Okay.
So like once you put a color in a row, you have to complete it with that color.
Okay.
And so that's the first phase is going to be going through those. Pick all the tiles. In the center of the table, you may also pick all the tiles of the same color there. There should be in there
There it is.
tile of it. Yep, there it is. If you do, you get first player, which is that token. But that goes right here, which gives you a -1 to your points this round.
For going first.
Yeah, you pretty much get to go first, and you get to be the first person to take from the center. And because that's usually like you get more of a single color of a tile because they're in the center, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then add the tiles of your board. And pretty much what you're doing is you want to fill these out. So for example, here, if you have 1 blue, it'll go here, and then it'll pretty much at the end of the round during the wall tiling phase, you will move this one onto the blue space here. Now this area can no longer have any more blues, because it has to match these guys.
So basically you're building out like an actual mosaic.
But this game makes no sense. So if I have 3 blacks here, I only have 1 black space.
Yes, so you will always, whenever you fill anything here, you only place 1 tile. These are all just harder to fill.
So if I have 2 blues here,
Yes.
at the end, or I have 3 blues here. At the end of the round, this 1 blue goes here. The remainders basically get put back in and reshuffled and replaced out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like for example, one of the things for scoring here is that you will be scoring based on like when you place them from here, how many things they're next to is how you score. So if you had, for example, let's see.
Adios, fair people.
Adios.
See you next week. We shall do the thing.
Yes, Halloween party, yay!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Halloween party that you're hosting, Greg.
I mean, sort of.
Bye.
Right?
So if you were to place this tile here, right here, that would now mean that you have 3 in a row. Okay.
Maybe we should cover the scoring when we actually get to a scoring phase.
Sort of, but it really matters during the rest of the game too.
But we score after every round, and the first round doesn't really matter. It's better to have more things orthogonally adjacent.
We'll say that. Like, it's better, just try to have things being orthogonally adjacent to each other.
So this is 1 point.
Okay.
That happens. And you score them going down. So let's say I have something like this.
Okay.
I do that. I score 1 point for having this here with no adjacent tiles. 1 point. I then have this one put in. That scores me 2 points because it's adjacent to 1. So I go 1, 2. So I get 3 points total from that.
So you pretty much want to try to get things next to each other.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's just about it.
Any excess tokens. So, let's say you have something like, what's a good example? Perfect. Let's say you had something like this.
Okay.
And you take from here. And you want the black ones.
Okay.
You take one black one to fill it in, but you can't put the black one anywhere else. So you can't put it here, you can't put it in any of the other rows. It goes here, which counts as a negative point against you.
Okay.
So basically you're trying to fill up your row exactly and not go over.
Okay. Black tactiles.
Yeah. I don't remember the others. I remember there were two to each one, so we'll do that.
That's what it was. Alright. So, first player, let's see.
And unfinished rows hold over between rounds. So if you had...
It only moves over when the row is full.
Yeah, so if you have 3 here, they'll remain there into the next round.
Okay, radical.
The game ends when somebody has completed a horizontal row of 5 consecutive tiles.
Yeah.
So once someone has filled in all of those.
Okay.
Couple other things to note. If you get all of them going down, so vertically in any one column, you get an additional 7 points in addition to the normal points you score.
Okay.
If you get all of a type, which are 5, so if you get all 5, you get 10 points in addition to the normal scoring. And then for completing a horizontal row, it's only plus 2 points, but that initiates the end game.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, what is the point of the blank tiles on the back?
So that because you can also do this with the blank one.
That's
You,
like
you don't
freestyle.
you freestyle exactly because you don't have to put the colors as they go there.
Okay. So I could have like a red diagonal instead.
Yes.
It has to be a pattern, but still
It's Sudoku rules where you can't have multiple of any one in a row or column.
Yeah.
But it can be more random on that.
I'm so glad we're not doing this.
Fair enough.
I would need to have stopped a glass and a half of Irish cream ago.
All right.
I commit very well when I'm drunk. All right,
See
Jawazi.
who goes. Phone. There we go. Who goes the first?
Fuck's sake! Let's always have we play a new game and Jawazi always picks me to go first.
Yep.
All right. Well, based on the rules as explained to me, I assume I'm going to do good things.
And then this one goes into the center.
Okay.
So at any time, you can claim all of one color in the center. If you're the first to do it, you also take this, which counts as a negative point, but also means you go first the next round.
That's a nice mechanic, though.
Yep. Alright. Now it's time for me. Yeah. These two. Those go here. There. And there.
Cool.
Ooh, dang. Alrighty then. Alright.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I like filling in things exactly. This is going to be so fucking difficult.
Center. And then I will take that.
Alrighty. Okay. Oof, is that worth it?
Cool.
Alrighty.
not as much of a talky game, but at the same time has very nice visuals to go along. So
Yep.
stream can keep up.
Push mine forward a little bit. Then.
Okay, now I'm gonna do that.
Do.
There we go. That sort of works. All right.
Thanks, dog.
That's probably right. I can only think there is no Dana, only Azul.
Only Azul.
Nobody likes you anyway, you ridiculous goober. Yeah, I love you.
You get
Good
last
job.
choice. You don't. You can choose to put it somewhere. No. Okay.
You can't have multiple lines the same color.
I thought you can.
No.
Huh.
So I literally cannot play. I'm pretty sure that that's the case. Let me double check.
I thought you could. It's just you can't have multiple in the same row.
Let's see. Pick up all the tiles the same color from one factory and move the remaining tiles to factory. Okay. Then add the tiles you pick to one of the 5 pattern lines. Place the tiles one by one from right to left in your chosen pattern line. If the pattern line already holds tiles, it has to have the same until space is filled. All right. You are not allowed to place tiles of a certain color in a pattern line whose corresponding line your wall you already have. I guess that's not technically a rule.
Yeah, I don't think there's any rule against it.
All right. Well, I guess I'll do that then. Sure.
William, he was making the game harder for himself. Why?
Yeah, I
You do
gotta
this?
beat him fairly.
All right. Now we get to do scoring.
All right.
So, we're starting with the first player. So go ahead and you will take your red one. There. That gives you a point. So
Oh, yeah, point.
Yep. And then that will give you one more point.
Yeah, and then these are trash.
Those are trashed. No, don't.
Oh, there were 2 blue ones. Okay.
2 blue ones. Put them in the box.
Box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
then those 2 are nothing.
those are all nothing. Okay, cool. I will have 1 point. 1, 2 points. 1, 2, 3 points. And that stays there.
I will have 1 point. I will have 1 point. I will have 1 point and minus 1 point, so I'm at 2.
When is the win point for this game? The horizontal row.
Yes, 1 horizontal row is when you end the game. So William is going to be
but I am
first.
first player. And then these get shuffled in once we're out of them in the bag, right?
Yes. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
William.
Well, I think I know what I'll be taking.
Yep. Nice. Da.
You know, you can go fuck yourself with a rusty piece of rebar.
Ready?
Right? Count it. Only got 5 fingers. Gracious.
Ready? You have to go this. Okay.
I'll take these 5. Each will get me more points. This will be the best choice.
You're fine.
Yeah, true, but that's. I could be doing better things with my time.
All right. Well, now we're gonna go place our stuff. So starting with first player.
Okay. 1 point. 1 point.
You're like trying to not have them touch each other.
Now,
That's 3 points.
3 points. Yep. Or does it go 1 2 1 2?
I think that this has been always one thing that I haven't been very clear on. So in this example, no, you would get 3 points for that.
Okay, 3 points.
Yes.
So it's just
it's on
when they're different directions.
when they're in different directions. So
Cool.
yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 points. So 1 2 3 7, and nothing there, and this goes here for 1 more point.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, your 2 black ones stay on there.
Yeah, sorry.
You didn't complete literally everything.
All right. 1,
2.
2,
2 as well.
2.
And then 1. Okay.
Oh, and -1 for this
Yes.
bullshit.
Yep. All right. That's 2. That's 1 2
4.
1 2 3 4. That. And that's 1. Alrighty. Amanda is first player. Let's see. Alrighty.
Gee, do I want to put a red tile in the middle or a blue tile in the middle? We just don't know.
Good question. Or you could even do a black tile.
No, that's not useful to me.
I know, but
You just wanted to
It's
be.
possible.
You just wanted to be a meanie because that's what you do here. All right, that's.
Oh, savage!
I love you.
I'm gonna take these guys.
Technically, the first time I said I love you to him, I had just thrown a blue shell at him in Mario Kart. So
That is the
my
case.
love should be taken with a grain of salt.
Or more than that.
The whole Saruman salt shaker.
Yes, exactly. Alright, what you got, Judy?
Oh, did you go already?
Yep.
Stop playing so fast. You're giving me no time to drink.
Something Jacob doesn't really account for
Nope.
in his playmaking decisions.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
You good?
I feel like it's a very easy step to forget. Ice cream.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, thank you.
You got it.
Interesting.
Interessant.
Interesting. How can there be any sin insincere?
Where is the good and goodbye and goodbye?
This is what I get for having 2 theater kids here. Alrighty.
Your apprehensions.
That's my turn?
I believe so.
may dear. Puzzle and mystify, tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear.
Okay. 2 points.
Jacob's like, okay, you two, shut up.
That's 3 points.
We outnumber the non-musical people here.
Oh, do these 2 count as adjacent?
Yeah.
Dope.
It's in a row, yeah.
Yeah, alright, so,
There, you actually get 1, 2, 3, 4.
not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Nope, because it's not. It's just orthogonally. It's like the column and the row that
Right.
cross on that.
Sure. And that's it for me. Oh,
Okay.
shit, where am I?
There, I think. All right, I've got
I'm winning, I'm fine with that.
3.
Enjoy it now.
3, 4, 5.
It's usually how it is when I play board games with him, but, we also we actually don't do this a
1,
lot,
2,
so.
3, 4, 5. And that's that. Oh, -1.
Okay, here we go. 4. 12. Here for 3. It's up to 15.
The fact that you all keep
'cause
saying
here,
orthogonally
1, 2.
confuses the hell out of me.
Board game
Here
terms.
gets 5 plus 7, so 12 total. So that'd be here 1, 2, 29.
29.
-1. 28. 28!
Alright.
Alrighty. And you're first player again, William?
Yep. Feeling we might need to shuffle some up.
Yep.
Begin to gather.
There you go. Put them in there.
It's gonna end well.
You can
That's
do
what
it,
it
William.
did.
I believe in you.
Proud of myself.
I'm slightly disappointed we didn't get to sing any drinking songs together at Ren, and that opportunity just kind of slipped past.
Yeah. There was jousting to be had.
Yes. You can sing drinking songs at the joust. You can do lots of things at the joust.
Yeah, but then you have to interrupt the singing to do Keegan.
You could sing too, Keegan.
We should name them Keegers next time we go to the Ren Fair.
You think Keegan wouldn't appreciate having Sincere sung at him from the stands?
I don't know, I think you'd appreciate the Irish drinking songs more. Alrighty.
Yeah, I've not
William.
met such an aggressively Irish person in a while.
It's 3.
This ain't good. This
I don't know
ain't
what
cheap.
you're talking about.
Thank y'all for not looking that for me.
Oh god, this is gonna be a bad one.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be a perfectly good round.
Okay, no, that's not as bad as I was expecting.
Nice.
Well, just nothing but points for William this round.
Alrighty, well, let's see what happens. So I get here, so that's 4. Here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6. That. Here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7, 5, 6, 7. And that's that, minus 2 points. 1, 2.
Alright, for 2 points. This one for 2 points. This one for 4 points. And this one for 12 points. So 10 would be to here, and then 1, 2.
Okay.
48.
1,
2.
2, 3.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's trash. And then this one.
Whoa, dang.
That's going to be a nice one right there.
12, 13, 14, 15.
16.
16?
Counts the same one twice.
Dang. All right. 10, 15, 16.
Yep. That's that.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm still losing, but I feel less bad about it.
I mean, that was monster. 16
You've closed the
points.
gap on Jacob.
Yeah. You're not that far ahead.
I thought you weren't that competitive at board games, Katie.
I am when this smug asshole here.
Let's just remember who's in first place in Scythe. Mr. Target on his back.
House this is.
Yep. Let's remember near and far.
Hey, Charterstone wasn't either of us.
Charterstone, we both sucked. There is that. That is the truth.
Children, there aren't any Mr. Salties here. Go drink some water and play nice.
Well, dang.
Whoa.
Wow.
Well, unfortunately, neither of those are useful for me.
Who goes first?
Me.
Him.
That would have been so nice. Alright.
Julio.
I thought you loved me, baby. Why you do this?
Well, what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Thank you.
Oh man, I have a decision to make. Oh, what is a decision?
Is it about whether or not you're having sex tonight because you've already lost that decision?
Oh!
Dang. But it was actually whether or not to end the game. On the end of this round. But I don't think that's a good idea for me. Okay. So, I'm going to take...
Why, Jacob?
Oof.
Yeah. I like your corridor.
Yeah. There's very different strategies. There's actually 3 very different strategies.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Sort of a starburst strategy, where you have like a focal point and then stuff pushing out.
Mm-hmm.
You got the parallel lane strategy, and you got block.
I am methodical.
I would argue I didn't even have a starburst strategy because I do not understand this game even close to well enough to have a strategy.
Alrighty. It is your turn.
Yes, I know. Having but this game requires some thought.
It does. It requires
How
some brain
does this
juice.
require like more thought and spatial awareness than fucking Planet?
Cool. It's worth it. Oh. To put the sun. I can't remember if it's rise or light.
I guess I am ending the game.
Ooh. We're in the end game. Ooh, the end game isn't great for me.
I mean, I'm not winning no matter what
That
happens.
could have been bad.
If you spilled my fucking drink volume, I'd have to kill you. I don't know if you'd survive falling from an 8-story height, but you want to find out.
Oh, which one of these is gonna be the least bad for?
Nope. He's still deciding.
Yeah, this is probably the best move. A lot of negatives here, but at least I was afraid.
There was
you're gonna
this is gonna turn out well for me.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oof.
Alrighty. So, let's see what happens. So that is 5 plus another 7, right?
Plus 2. It's 2 for horizontal.
Oh, so 7. So 47. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 7 is 12. So there. And then minus 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. This one goes here. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes here. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 total. 6. That also completes blues, which gets me 10 points.
Yep.
So it goes from there to there. This one goes here, which makes me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and gets me another 10 because that completes black and teal.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes to 81.
Mm-hmm.
And then minus 4.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
And meanwhile, limping along in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.
Oof.
I'm new to this game. That's
Yes.
my defense about this whole fiasco.
Fair enough.
Another great game.
So I've been told, based on the wonderful videos available at youtube.com/dragonsandlies, go there to see a review of 5 things they liked about Fiasco, the board game, and 1 thing they didn't.
Yay!
I'm uploading that one.
What? Alright. So, yeah. That is Azul. The winner is Mrs. Smug.
Hey! 2 out of 3 for the night!
Yep.
Wait,
Blue
who's the
Zan?
home,
Greg.
Blue Lagoon? Great
Yeah.
Cup Blue Lagoon? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. This guy got last.
I just had a wonderful time getting.
I gotta say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. No one's a Meatloaf fan here. Cool.
Nope.
Alrighty.
How are you the youngest one in the room and you're the only one who knows the Meatloaf song?
Because my dad took me on a cross-country road trip between high school and college.
Yeah, you know what my dad made me listen to? The Rolling Stones and Van Halen. The only time I've ever been really terrified in a car was cruising along the I-270 at 80 miles an hour while my dad had the windows cranked up, blasting Hot for Teacher at the loudest volume he could in the speakers of his Honda Accord.
Oh, you gotta do it right as you're blowing past your high school parking lot.
I was like 12.
Well,
Okay,
everyone,
middle school parking.
Thank you all for joining us for a lot of variety of games.
Variety of games.
And we will see you all on Wednesday
My
for
dudes.
variety streams.
All right.
More
Have a good night.
variety streams.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone.